Welcome everyone to our Yin Yoga class. My name is Tammy and I'll be guiding you through the next hour. Our focus for our class is love. And of course, we're thinking of love for Valentine's Day today, but there are so many different types of love. We'll focus on self-love. We give so much of ourselves all the time. I'd like you to turn your attention to yourself. Focus on yourself. So from the beginning of our class, and I want you to think about yourself and what you need and what you give that is so fulfilling for yourself. So thinking about yourself as we move through our class, through the first part. You could even think of physical parts too of your body. So love handles, thinking about elongating through your body as we move through our poses and, just to add a little bit of humor to our class tonight too. Okay, beginning our class will be in butterfly. So turning over to the side of your body and having your supports around you. So having those pillows, those props around you and having your knees supported on each side. Bottom of your feet together. Okay, so one version of butterfly sitting up, and you may remain sitting up nice and tall, or you can add the fold forward and let the head hang. You may also lie on a pillow. I'm going to have an incline for my pose here for butterfly. So finding what's going to work for you, tucking your hips in nice and close. Your pillow, your bolster, your support. Placing both of the feet together, bottom of the feet together. Lying back, that is your choice. You may turn your palms up towards the sky. At first, it may take a while for us to settle into our first pose here, butterfly. And as our focus, our theme for our class is love, turning inward and self-love. Come to your breath. You may inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Exhaling through the mouth at first is helping to release any adrenaline, having a busy day. Exhaling through the mouth helps you just to start to settle into this relaxation. You are here in a comfortable space. You are here in a safe place. Taking time for yourself. Turning inward, thinking of yourself. Taking time for yourself right now, showing this love for yourself. Letting yourself just be. There is no right or wrong. Thirty more seconds in butterfly. The last 15 seconds, we slowly make our way out of butterfly. If you're lying on your back, you may draw the knees back to the center and rolling over to the right side. Slowly make your way back up to seated. Setting the props that you used to the side and rolling over so that your head is turning towards the front. At the front of my mat, I also have a foam block. It's a lightweight block. You may use a cushion too. It will be for placing between our knees in the next coming poses. Okay, so rolling over to the side of your body and then roll over to your back in supine. Knees are bent. Take both knees in towards the chest. So right leg and then left leg into cradle and hold. Your back softens. Close your eyes. Inhaling to all those tight areas. Exhaling, letting your back soften. Feeling a deeper melting relaxation into the ground, letting yourself go. Letting the earth absorb your body. Feeling the softness all around you. This time for yourself is showing yourself love, showing yourself care. 30 more seconds. Slowly take your right foot, the left foot down to the ground. Figure 4, crossing your right ankle over top of the left ankle. You may have the left foot down towards the ground or wrapping your hands around the left leg and bring your left foot off the ground. Your shin may lower down towards the ground. Let the foot hang. Again, no right or wrong. Letting yourself be. Feel a stretch into the right side of our hip. Close your eyes. Your breath softens. Enjoying this time for yourself. With every exhale breath, letting yourself go a little bit more, letting your body release a little bit more. Thirty more seconds. Slowly coming out of figure 4, releasing your right ankle from the left knee and crossing your left ankle over top of the right knee. You may remain here or picking up the right foot by wrapping your hands around the right leg, threading the needle. You may let the right foot hang down towards the ground. Close your eyes. Feel a stretch into the left side of the hip. You may inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 6 counts. Quieting the mind, turning inward. If your mind is still a bit busy, count your breaths. Feel your breath moving through your body. Inhale, breath. Opening up, breathing into all those tight areas. Exhale, breath, letting your body release. Letting your mind go. Thirty more seconds. Slowly releasing right foot down to the ground, uncrossing your foot. Okay, back into cradle just for a moment. So taking both the knees in towards the chest, one knee at a time. And then place your right foot, left foot down towards the ground. Right arm comes above the head. Roll over to your right side. Take a moment. And then make your way up to seated. Okay, here we move into hero. I'm going to sit on a block. You do not have to sit on a block if you don't want to. Your toes may come down towards the ground and then you're sitting onto your heels. So stretching out into the back of our feet. Or you can sit, uncurl the toes and sit on your heels that way. Or sitting on a block, you can sit on two blocks too. It takes pressure off the knees. So if you want to stack two blocks on top of each other, you can also use a cushion too. And so sitting up higher. Place your hands palms down towards the ground. Close your eyes. Your shoulders soften away from the ears. With the inhale breath, opening up through your chest here. Feel your heart opening. Opening up, appreciating all that you offer. Appreciating all the love that you feel all around you. And feeling your chest open with the inhale breath. Exhale breath, letting yourself go. Thirty more seconds. Slowly making your way out of hero. You can come down to all fours and just release both of those blocks or cushions, whatever you were using for props. Maybe you weren't using any props though too. Okay, into deer, our next pose. Take your right leg behind, left foot in front here. You may have your feet flexed, so just toes pointing up, and then a pelvic tilt. With the right hip, pelvic tilt, sit up tall. You may add a twist. Just letting your glute release. Adding the fold forward too, just into the side. Finding what is going to be comfortable for you and supportive for yourself. You may let the forehead rest into the palms of your hands. Or your arms. Rest on your mat or a block or a cushion too. Feeling your body sink into the ground, letting the earth absorb your body. Keeping the positive and releasing the negative. Thirty more seconds. Slowly coming out of deer. We're going to do a little twist to the other side. And back to center. Switching legs so the right leg goes in front, the left leg goes behind. Here, the feet may be flexed, and then you may add a pelvic tilt, so pushing the left hip forward. Hold here, or add the rotation, and you may hold. You can also add the fold forward. Your head may hang just like mine, or you may find that support and let the forehead rest. Also use your block for support for the forehead. Feel your shoulder blades release down, away from the ears. Your body melts a little more. Your thoughts pass one by one. You're strong within yourself, knowing everything wonderful about yourself, everything wonderful that you have to offer. You're strong with yourself. Knowing all that is good about yourself. Thirty more seconds. Slowly coming out of deer. And you may add a little twist to the opposite side. And then coming back to center. Taking your legs forward. Take your legs behind your body and come to all fours. A little wag of your tail. Move it through our tailbone. Heart melting pose is our next pose. So step forward with the right hand, left hand. And now we do this usually when they come into downward facing dog. We're going to do a really big step forward, even more now with our right hand and then left hand. And then draw your heart down towards the ground, and your hips go over top of the knees. Let the forehead rest down towards the ground. Your forearms may rest too here. Your heart softens down towards the ground. So with that exhale breath, just feel yourself sinking into the ground, letting go. Your toes may be down towards the ground, or you can uncurl the toes and the tops of the feet down towards the ground and coming a little bit deeper in towards the ground, letting yourself sink. Thirty more seconds. Slowly make your way out of heart melting pose to all fours. Again, you may do a little leg routine. And fold in towards the ground, so lying on our belly. And having your elbows underneath of your shoulders. Uncurl the toes. Let's scooch a little bit more forward here. Draw your heart up. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Close your eyes. Head may hang. Continue to lengthen through the spine. And continue to hold. Drawing your shoulders away from the ears. Keep lifting up the upper body. Elongating through the spine. Three more seconds. And slowly making your way out of Sphinx into Child's Pose. Child's Pose, the arms may be forward or the arms are by the sides. So come to all fours and curl the toes, sitting back into the heels. Your forehead is resting with your arms forward or by the sides of the body. Let your heart just come in. And we'll be here for a couple of minutes. Thirty more seconds. Slowly coming out of Child's Pose to all fours. Toes back down towards the ground. Okay, our next pose is Dragon. So step forward the right hand, left hand into Downward Facing Dog. You may alternate knee bends. At first, your head hangs. And then hold Downward Facing Dog on the balls of your feet. Take the right leg straight up towards the sky, three-legged dog, and then step onto the outside of the right wrist with your foot here. Okay, Dragon, taking your knee down towards, left knee down towards the floor, or knee up, leg straight. Relax through the shoulders. Coming into a deeper stretch here, so opening up the right side of the hip. If you like, you may take your forearms down towards the ground. Head continues to hang. We inhale into all those tight areas. Exhale, let go. Lengthening through the side of our waist, all those lovely love handles. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Your heart rate slows. An even breath. The front of your left thigh sinks a little bit deeper, stretching into your hip flexors. Thirty more seconds. Slowly releasing out of dragon. Take your hands back down to the ground. Coming back to downward facing dog. You come to all fours too. And then into three-legged dog, left leg lifts up towards the sky, and then step onto the outside of the left wrist. Okay. Right leg straight or the right knee down to the ground. Big opening into the left side of the hip. Into the outside. Let your body settle first here. And then if you would like a little bit of a deeper stretch, come down to the forearms. You may notice that one side of the hip is tighter than the other. Taking notice and then breathe into those tight areas. Inhale, exhale, releasing. Again, your heart lowers to the ground and your head hangs. Letting yourself bow.
Let go a little bit more. Notice if you're holding on through the shoulders, let them go. Thirty more seconds. Slowly coming out. Very good. You may come back to downward facing dog or all fours. And then everyone to all fours. And roll over to the side of the body. Make your way down towards the ground, lying on your back. Knees may be bent here. Just take a moment. Into stirrup, happy baby. Bending your right knee, left knee in towards the chest. Turn your knees out to your armpits. You may hold on to the knee pits, so just underneath the knees, or your ankles, if you're holding on, or the outside of your feet. You may have your feet up towards the sky, or just let the feet hang down. Okay, rocking side to side, and finding stillness, come to the center. Close your eyes. Feel your pelvis open up. Feel your heart open up. Your body gives way to the earth and you let go. If at any time that you need to move, please do so and then come back into stillness. Thirty more seconds in stirrup. Slowly coming out of stirrup, Take the knees in towards the chest, give yourself a squeeze. Place your right foot down, the left foot down towards the floor. Our next pose is supported bridge. If you have something that you'd like to place underneath of your pelvis, like a block or cushion, you may do that. You may use your hands too. So without coming into it at first, you can watch me. You're placing your hands underneath your pelvis, elbows down towards the ground, always looking up towards the sky, and then you can close your eyes so you're not moving your around through your head. Or you are taking your block, placing it underneath of your pelvis, and I have it at the medium height. So just at your tailbone here. So lower back. The palms may come down towards the ground. Always head going up towards the sky and closing your eyes. Finding what's going to work for you. Your heart opening up. Heart rate settles, it's even, it slows. Thirty more seconds. Making your way out of bridge. Continue to have your head up. And then removing any of those props from underneath your pelvis. And setting your props wherever they need to be to the side. Our final pose is Shavasana. Okay, Shavasana, you may lie on your back, knees may be bent, or your legs are straight. You can have also a blanket rolled up underneath the knees. You can come into supine butterfly and having supports underneath of the knees. Line aside or seated. Whatever it is that you choose, nice and warm, so a blanket over top of your body you may need. And then finding stillness.
Coming back to our theme of love. Love for ourselves. Love for ourselves is definitely taking this time for ourselves. You're here in peace. Feeling a calm around us. Your eye sockets are heavy. Your facial muscles relax, release, and the lips part. Let your body go. Feel your heart open. I will call you back when it is time. Slowly, starting to come back. Noticing the sounds around you. Noticing the surface you're lying on. Wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. Feeling a softness in your heart. Feeling happy and content. You're lying on the ground, making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Placing your hands to your heart center. Feeling strong from within. Your hands to your heart center. Feeling yourself connected. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing your practice with me. Namaste.